So today we will see the other set of commands, and after that the file permissions, these things we'll see. Right. Now get into this classroom directory. And we have seen the list of the basic Linux commands we have discussed yesterday. So now we are going to be working with the other set of commands here. This next one is host name. I was told you host name is a name which is given to the system and is attached to the network, and it is main purpose is to be uniquely identify over the network. So here you can able to be use this one host name. If you want to change, yes, you can do. Suppose now host name, it is going to be showing you like this one unique ID. Yesterday I was told you, right? If you want to change this host name, yes, we can do. How to do that? Host name. Suppose now here I'm giving Kapil ID. Okay. Sudo space -i. Sorry. Sudo. Okay. See here, earlier it was this IP address is there, but now that is Kapil ID. Now if you are giving the host name, it will be giving you the Kapil ID. Okay. Get into your home directory, cd/home directory. CD means change directory. Okay. Now see guys here. Here I'll be getting into the classroom directory here. Right. To clear the screen. Right. Okay. Now come back to this. Here to see the hidden files here, you have to be use ls space -la. Now see, whenever we have created the directory, okay guys, whenever we have created this directory here, so we used to be getting the list of files like this one. Okay, list of files and permissions we can able to see like this. So the different commands are there in this. But now if I want to see the list of hidden directories or hidden files, ls space -la. Now see guys here, ls space -la single dot and a double dot is there. What is single dot and the double dot here? Guys, single dot is current directory, double dot is previous directory. సో మనకి పాత్ తెలియటానికి, మన కరెంట్ డైరెక్టరీ పాత్ తెలియటానికి మనం ఏం చేస్తాం? యూజువలీ pwd అని కొడతాం కదా, pwd. సో ఇప్పుడు చూడండి, ఇప్పుడు నేను ఇక్కడ cd single dot అని ఇస్తే, it is going to be cd single dot means it is going to be go with the current directory. Now see guys here, we have this current directory. Next one, cd double dot. It will be taking you to the previous directory. That means this is the directory. It will be taking you to the previous directory. Clear guys? So this is how we are going to be using this, and cd classroom. Next one, these things we have seen. Sort command. Sort command which is used to sort the output in the numerical or alphabetical order. For example, if I am creating a file courses, okay, here I'm going to be using Java, C, Python, PHP, Old Fusion, DevOps, cyber security, okay, AI, Gen AI, data science, DevOps, Zira, Scrum methodology, Scrum Master, okay, Agile. Like this one, we have certain courses. We have this Now control D to save the file. Now if we are using sort command, sort, what is that? Courses. It is going to be giving by default, it is giving the alphabetical order. See, A, B, C, D, like this one, it will be getting. If you don't want that alphabetical order, you don't this. Okay. Sort hyphen R courses. See guys, in the reverse order, it will be displayed. Okay, reversible, it is going to be displayed those text. The next one, wall command here guys. Wall command, which is used to be logged to the users in a Linux server. Send a message to the logged on users in a Linux server, sending a message to all or a specific logged on users on the terminal here guys. That means usually what happens when all the users, suppose now you people have been connected to the Linux server. My system is a Linux server. And you are the team members. మీరందరూ కూడా team members, project team members. మీరందరూ కూడా ఈ Linux server కి connect అయ్యారు. All people have been connected to the Linux server. Now what happens? As a Linux administrator, if I am restarting that system, restarting the server, Linux server, what happens? If you all people are written some code or you have not saved your work, you all people have been connected to the server. Correct? Yes. మీరందరూ దీనికి కనెక్ట్ అయ్యారు. కానీ ఇక్కడ మీరు ఏం చేస్తున్నారు? మీరు వర్క్ చేశారు కానీ సేవ్ చేసుకోలేదు. You people have been connected to this server. You are start working on the task and writing some code, but you have not saved that code. If suppose without giving any intimation to you all people, if I restart the system, restart the server, what happens? If I restart that server, what happens in that case? Your work will be లాస్ట్. అంతే కదా, మీరందరూ కనెక్ట్ అయ్యారు, సేవ్ చేయలేదు, వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారు, బట్ మీ టాస్క్ మీద వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారు, బట్ సేవ్ చేయలేదు. మీ అందరికి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇవ్వకుండా నేను రీస్టార్ట్ చేశాను అనుకోండి సర్వర్, ఏమవుతుంది? మీరు చేసిన వర్క్ అంతా కూడా లాస్ అవుతుంది. సో ఫ్రమ్ ద లాస్ట్ 2 hours, if you people are start writing some code but you have not saved your code, in that case what happens? You might be lost that work. So that is a problem you might be faced. So to avoiding such kind of things, what we are going to do is I am going to be giving you this message here guys, wall command. If I am giving you that wall command to you, that means it will be display on your console that please save your work, system or server will be restarted. For the maintenance, it will be resumed after 2 hours. అని నేను ఒక మెసేజ్ గనక మీకు ఇస్తే, you people, the team members will be alert and they are going to be save their work. So whenever, if I am giving this work here guys, now see wall command, if I am giving this one, it will be display on your console. You people have been connected to this server using the SSH, right? So putty, so you will be getting this message. By seeing this message like this one, you people are going to be saving your work. మీరందరూ సేవ్ చేస్తారు వర్క్ ని. So like that one you'll be getting. So next one is date command. So date command yesterday we have seen. So in this one date command, if we want to know the date 2 days before, 3 days before or 5 days before, like that one, how you are going to be use this one? Now see, let me close this one here guys. Date command hyphen date 2 days ago. Okay, today is 11th, 2 days ago 9th. If suppose now if you want to know 5 days ago, July 6th. Clear guys? This is how we are going to be get this time date CTL. Yesterday we have seen how to set the time zone and all these things. Now how to remove the directories here guys. Remember, this is very important, RM directory. So for example, here we'll be getting into this EC2-user. In this one we have a data1 directory is there. Suppose if I'm creating a directory, new temp directory, Okay, temp directory. Okay, here we have temp directory. In this one, if I am creating certain file 1, test file, control D, cat file 2, testing, sample file I'm creating, 2 files I've created. Now if I'm going back to the previous directory, okay, now temp directory is there. If I try to be delete this directory, rmdir temp directory, if I'm using it, won't delete it. Why? Because directory is not empty. When we are going to be using this rmdir directory, whenever the directory is empty, if you want to delete that, then you can use this rmdir. But here in the temp directory, we are having the 2 files are there. So individually, we need to be deleting these 2 files. Then you are allowed to be delete the temp directory. Here we are having the 2 files, that is okay. But in the real time, if any such kind of a temporary directories are there, where it consisting of hundreds of files, hundreds of temporary files are there. In that case, how you can able to be delete as a user? You can't delete it, right? 100 times you have to be individually, you need to be deleting all the files. అన్ని ఫైల్స్ డిలీట్ చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళాలి ఒకటి ఒకటి ఒకటి. How difficult it is and how much time it is getting wasted in that case, correct? So to handle such kind of a scenarios here, if any user is facing this directory, so in his storage space unnecessary, the temp directory is occupying the more storage space, if you want to delete that one, okay, for example, this is your Linux server. Okay, and here this is your user session. For example, this is your user session. User has been logged in and he is user 1 session, and in this one here temp directory is there. Okay, under this temp directory here we are having 100 files are there, and which is occupying the storage space in this one. So what happened, if you want to delete this, user 1 wants to delete this temporary directory, first he has to be remove all the 100 files, which is quite difficult for him, because rmdir command he can use that one, but rmdir command which will be used only to deleting the empty directories. So to deleting the 100 files, it is quite difficult. In that scenario, here administrator will be there. Okay, server admin will be there. So for the server admin, this user is going to be sending a message to him, server admin sending a mail to him. Okay, mail to him. So what happened? Mail to server admin saying that my session which is occupying this temporary directory unnecessarily occupying the storage space ఎక్కువగా occupy చేస్తుంది. So I don't want this temporary directory now for the new services, new task which I'm working. So I want you to be delete this temporary directory. So what happens in that case? When the server admin receives the mail from the user 1 to delete this temporary directory, then the server admin, okay, the server admin will be getting connected to this server, sorry, connected to his session. Okay, connected to his session, and then he is going to be using rm command -rf temp directory. So this will be deleting this directory completely. Delete directory completely. Okay, so it is getting connected, and then it is going to be deleting this directory here. ఈ డైరెక్టరీని డిలీట్ చేసేస్తుంది అన్నమాట. Clear guys? This is how it works. This is how the directory has been get deleted. Clear guys? So for that purpose here, what happens? You are going to be deleting this directory. For that, rm command we have to use rm space -rf temp directory. R stands for recursively, F stands for forcibly. Got it? EC2-user. And here the temp directory has been deleted. Earlier we are having the temp directory, but now it is not there. This is how we are going to be deleted. But this rm command is enabled only for the server admin only. Yes, for the root user only, this will be enabled. For the other users, it is by default, it is disabled. Okay. See, it is very dangerous, guys, because it is not giving any prompt also to before deleting the directory. Directory delete చేసేటప్పుడు ఒక ప్రాంప్ట్ కూడా ఇవ్వట్లేదు. ఆ ప్రాంప్ట్ కూడా డిలీట్ చేయాలి అంటే ఇది చాలా డేంజరస్ అన్నమాట. ఇఫ్ సపోజ్ అన్నోయింగ్లీ ఎవ్రీవన్ ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ యాక్సెస్, ఇప్పుడు సపోజ్ యూజర్స్ కి కూడా అలాగే యాక్సెస్ ఉంటే కనుక ఆర్ఎం కమాండ్, యూ పీపుల్ కెన్ ఏబుల్ టు బి కనెక్టెడ్ టు దాట్ అండ్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ డైరెక్టరీ కూడా డిలీట్ చేసేయచ్చు. సో to avoiding such kind of scenario, suppose now if rm command is enabled for the user, he might be delete any directory or any directory or any file in the projects. So to avoiding that should not be happen. So this will be rm command will be enabled only to the server admin, system admin only. No others will be getting an. Okay, right, yes. Next one. Here, if you can check it out, if you want to copy the directory, so copy if the destination directory is already exist. If source file designates directory, that means if I want to copy the directory from one directory to the another directory, so copy -r source directory name. Okay, source directory name and destination directory path of your destination. So here I'm going to be, what I'm going to do here is get into my home directory. Okay, here I'll be taking another duplicate session. Here I would like to be copy this classroom directory into this ec2-user pwd. Now see, it is in the home ec2-user. Now I would like to be copy -r classroom directory. I would like to be copy where I'm going to be copy into this ec2-user. So that means this is the path of it. Select this path. That's it. Now see here, classroom directory is copied. Copy in the classroom directory. So this is complete directory. I can able to be copy that. Guys. Clear? Fine. The next one, file permissions. See guys, file permissions means whenever we are creating any file here, whenever we are creating any file in this, so you get into this classroom directory, ls space -l. Whenever we are creating the files here, by default, it will be getting this file permissions. Okay, these are your file permissions. This is your regular file. Okay, hyphen representing regular file. The next one here, RW hyphen. Okay, 3 letters. So this representing that your user or owner of the file, which is representing with the letter small u. All of you make a note of it here, guys. Haanu&Nithya. Next three letters here, R hyphen hyphen. Okay. So this representing group, represent with the letter small u. Sorry, G. The next one, last three letters. This represents others, represented with the letter O. Okay. And this is your primary user. This is your user and this is the group. Okay, this is user. Okay, user or owner of the file, root user, and this is the group, the primary group. Right. So here we are using this one. R, read, W, write, X, execute. Okay. So read, execute the permissions in this one. Clear, guys? Okay. Now come back to this. In Linux operating system, which allows you to be easily providing access to many users here simultaneously. That access also presents potential security risk. So we have the different kinds of file permissions are there: read, write, and execute. Read means allowing a user or a group to view that file. See, you know that one in the WhatsApp groups are there. In that one, in WhatsApp group who are the part of those groups, the users who part of those group, those can able to be read the files. They can see the images which that any user has been shared in that group, right? Right. So the allows that user or a group can able to be view that file, and the write permits the user to modify or write anything in that. So he's having the permission to be make some edit in that file, make some changes in that file. Execute. A user or a group with execute permissions can execute a file or view a directory. So these things are there. So how we are going to be change the file permissions? Let's see that. I'll be taking first thing ls space hyphen l. Okay. Now I'll take this file here. By default, these file permissions are there. Right, guys? By default, these file permissions are there. In this one, here I'm going to be using change mode. Here, for the user, read and write permission is there. For the group, read permission is there. For others, read permission is there. Suppose now, if I'm removing the write permission for the user, minus means removing, plus means adding. Here I'm removing the write permission to the user. Which user? For which file? Courses. Now see, guys, ls space hyphen l courses. Now see, earlier write permission is there, but here no write permission for the user. Why? Because I have removed. Okay. Next one, change mode. For the group, I'm adding the write permission. Which file? Give the file name. Clear? Change mode, G plus W. Now if you can check it out here, guys. Got it? Now group is having the write permission. Earlier group is having only read permission, but here write permission is there. Okay. Now see change mode. For the user, I'm adding the write permission, comma. For the group, I'm removing the write permission. For which file? Courses. Now see, guys. Now it is. Earlier group is having the write permission. I have removed now minus for the group removed and placed again. Okay. Now see, this is for the beginners. This is fine. How to change this file like this one, you can do like this one. But in real time, we are going to be using to change the file permissions. We are using these octal numbers. Write down this one, guys. Okay, so blue color means directory, green color means executable file, cyan, sky blue, symbolic link file, yellow with the black background, device file, magenta graphic image file, red color archive file, red with the black background, broken link. Now I want you to be write these things here, guys. With using these numbers, you're going to be change the file permissions. Right now, I'm giving a couple of minutes, complete that. Okay, now see guys here. 0, no permission. 1 means execute, 2 means write permission, 3 is write and execute, 4 is read, 5 read and execute, 6 read and write, 7 read, write and execute. Now, how we are going to be change the file permissions? This is for the beginners where you need to be understand. I've explained this one, but in the real time, we are going to be using the numbers like this one here. This change mode. Suppose if I am giving 6, 5 and 4 if I am using for which file courses. Now here ls space hyphen l courses. Now see the first number representing user, second number representing for group, third number representing for others. Now see guys here, 6 means read and write. For the user, read and write permission is there. 5 means read and execute. See 5 and 8 read and execute. That means here read and execute permission. For the group is having the read and execute. Right, middle number is, second number is group, the third number is others. Others are having read permission. 4 means read. See, 4 is read permission. Like this one, you can change the numbers. Now see, another change is the file color is changed into green color. Why? Because executable file it is. Executable files are appearing in green color. See, green color is executable files. Okay, now next one, change mode. 7, 5, 3. If I am using like this one. Okay. sh, sorry, ls space hyphen l courses. Now see guys, 7 means read, write, execute. That means user is having the read, write, execute. 5 representing read and execute. Okay, 5 representing second. That means group is having read and execute. 3 means write and execute. See, 3 means write and execute. That means others are having write and execute permissions. Like this one, you are going to be change the file permissions here. This 765, 764 and courses. Got it? Like this one, you just play around with the commands here. Guys, this is how we are going to be change the file permissions. Okay. The first you can use the change mode command. Later you can use these numbers to change the files. Okay. This is how we can able to be. That means here if you can see access modes, R means read only, W means write, edit, delete, append, X means execute and running a command. Okay. So this is how we are going to be using the file permissions. Now see guys here, we are going to be using this, the advanced commands here guys. So tree command we have seen to display the hidden files, ls space hyphen l tree command. So show the files and the directories, the trees and the tree starting from root. That means it is going to be showing you the directory structure in the form of tree. Tree is consisting of the branches, sub branches like that. Likewise, directory also it will be displayed. Suppose now I'll be taking to the previous directory, home directory. I'll be getting clear the screen. Now if I'm using the tree command, it will be throwing no command is not found. That means, as I said here, that some of the commands are not installed. So those commands, whenever we required, we need to be install that command. How to install that? You are going to be installing this yum. Yum is a package manager command here, guys. Okay, we'll do one thing. I'll be showing you the package manager commands first, and after that I'll come to this so that it will be easy for you. So first I'll go to the package manager commands. Yeah. Okay. Package manager commands like here yum. Yum means yellow dog updater is an open source command line as well as graphical based package management tool. If you want to install any software in the Linux operating system, we are going to be using this yum command. Yum means yellow dog updated and modified. Package and ఏంటి application. Package which is usually referred to as application. Package which consisting of your binary files, configuration files, and sometimes the dependencies also which are included in it here. Okay, included in it. So this package which consisting of your binary and configuration files, LODOG updater modified is an RPM based package. RPM means Red Hat Package Manager. If you want to install any software, suppose now if I want to install the Java software in Red Hat Linux, so I have to be downloading the Java file with extension of .rpm. See, like this one, you'll be getting that software here is Java software for Red Hat Linux download. If I'm searching like this one, I'm going to be getting like this .rpm extensions you'll be getting. See, Linux RPM, like this one you'll be getting. Okay, if you can see .rpm extension, see .rpm file is downloading. Like this, you are going to be getting this files here. So here, how we are going to be installing. So it allows the users or the system administrator to easily installing and updating and removing or search software packages in any operating system. So which is allows you to be install any software or updating or removing or search any softwares using this yum command, which is helping us. So it's the same thing in Ubuntu Linux. You instead of yum, you have to be use the apt-get. Okay, in Ubuntu operating system lo meeru yum anedi use chesthe error vastundi. Alanti chota Ubuntu operating system lo matram meeru yum place yum apt-get and metasi ivali. You have to be use like apt-get. Okay, the next one HTTPD అనేది ఏంటంటే package Apache software. We used to be calling that one as your Apache software package name. Suppose install the packages using yum command. Ela install చేస్తా చూడండి yum update -y. Okay, so first thing here, if I am using yum update, it is updating. Okay, clear the screen. The next one, yum install httpd already installed on the దీంట్లో. Okay, we'll see. ఇక్కడ చూడండి ఆల్రెడీ దీంట్లో ఇన్స్టాల్ అయ్యి ఉందన్నమాట దీంట్లో. ఓకే, సో ఐఎమ్ నాట్ డిస్టర్బింగ్ దట్. ఐ విల్ షో యూ ద అదర్ ప్యాకేజ్. వేరే ప్యాకేజ్ చూపిస్తాను. ఎం ఇన్స్టాల్ గిట్ గిట్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్. సి Got it, guys? ఇన్స్టలేషన్ అయిపోయింది సాఫ్ట్వేర్. దట్ మీన్స్ నేను ఇక్కడ URL ఏమి ఇవ్వలేదు. సో వాట్ డస్ ఇట్ మీన్ ఇస్ హియర్ suppose let us assume this is your Linux server, Amazon Linux. Okay. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఇక్కడ yum install git అన్నాను. Okay. So what it will do is here we are having the repository. In the system itself, we are having a repository. If we can check it out, yum info git. Okay, this is installed package. So the repository దేనికి ఇక్కడ Amazon 2 core repo. So this is your Amazon 2 core repository. So here this is your default repository. So Linux is coming along with the default software. So here Java is there, PHP is there, Python is there, Apache is there, and Git is there, Tomcat, Bitbucket, like many other tools, softwares are available here. So suppose now, when I am giving this one, this command yum install git, I'm not giving any URL, just it is getting connected to this. Okay, it is going to be getting connected to this one. It is connected to this repository, and from here, it is going to be fetching this. ఇక్కడ గిట్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ని ఫెచ్ చేసుకుంటుంది. ఈ గిట్ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఇక్కడ నుండి తీసుకొచ్చేసి it is going to be get it installed. ఈ సాఫ్ట్వేర్ తీసుకొచ్చేసి here it is going to be start installing. That is how it works, guys. So any softwares, if any softwares which are not available here, then you are going to be downloading it from the internet, third-party software. So in your file system hierarchy, I was told you USR and OPT directory. Okay, like this one, it is going to be getting it. Now, for example, here, if I want to remove this one, how to do this? Yum remove git. So it is asking the confirmation from the user. Do you want me to remove this? Yes, if I am using. Yes, it is removed. ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఇక్కడ చూడండి yum info git అంట. Now see, another application in the backend, it is running. That is why it is holding that process ID. Okay, now see, available package. Now if I want to install this, sure, yum install git -y. If I am using -y, confirmation I have given. Now this time it won't ask any confirmation from the user to install the git software. Direct గా ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసేస్తుంది. ఇప్పుడు చూడండి ఇక్కడ కన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇవ్వకుండా ఇలా ఇచ్చాను అనుకోండి, కన్ఫర్మేషన్ అడుగుతుంది. చూడండి, ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆస్కింగ్ ద కన్ఫర్మేషన్ నౌ. నన్ను ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయమంటారా లేదనేది. ఇఫ్ ఐ ప్రెస్ ఎన్, దీనికి కావాల్సిన డిపెండెన్సీస్ కూడా అది డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకుంటుంది. ఇట్ వాంట్ ఆస్క్ ఫ్రమ్ ద యూజర్. ఓకే, ఇఫ్ ఐ ప్రెస్ ఎన్, ఇప్పుడు చూడండి, ఇప్పుడు yum install git -y if I am using. So it won't ask any confirmation now. Directly it is downloading and installing it. See, It doesn't ask any confirmation. So that is the difference. M install git -y without y. If you want to update any particular package, you can use this one. Suppose now M update git. Okay, no package is marked for update, already advanced one only. So if you want to see the list of M list git. Okay, only one is there. M list Java. Can I install M install Java, M list JDK. No packages are there. M list MySQL. Okay, M list PHP. M list Python. Like this one, you will be getting the different packages which are available. See, ఇక్కడ Python అనేది already by default it is installed. Available package. PHP is not installed. MariaDB కూడా available package లో ఉంది. Like this one, you can able to be get this one. If suppose now M search Java. Okay. M search MySQL. Okay. M search Git. Like this one, you people are going to be getting the minimum packages are this one. The next one, in the latest licensed version of your Linux, we are using the DNF command here. This DNF command అనేది యూస్ చేస్తాం. M ఎలా యూస్ చేస్తున్నామో DNF కమాండ్ కూడా అలాగే యూస్ చేస్తాం. బట్ ఇక్కడ మీరు ఇక్కడ DNF install Java అన్నారు అనుకోండి. DNF command not found because DNF command which is not going to be work in other Linux. Why? Because it will be work only on the Red Hat licensed version. In the real time, you'll be working on the licensed versions. In that one only, the DNF command will be works. Otherwise, it won't work. Okay. So I'll do one thing, guys. I'll be stopping the session today here. I want you to be go through these commands, the list of commands which I'm going to be sharing with you. I want you to be go through those commands. But on Monday, I'm coming to the session. I mean, offline. On that day, if you people are having any queries are there during this while you're practicing, can if you are having any kind of a queries, you can post it on the WhatsApp group where you all people are belongs to that group, and we are here to be giving the solution to it here, guys. So those who came offline today, practice in the lab. If you are having any queries, approach Avinash. Avinash is going to be helping you guys. Clear? That's all for the day. And if you have any queries, please do ask me. I'm going to be sending all these notes to you. Okay. That's all for the day, guys. Bye for now. Have a nice weekend. We'll be meeting at the tomorrow session. That means on Monday.